San Luis Obispo could be a pretty rough place.
So rough, in fact, that we decided we needed to give you guys a few pointers on how to survive in San Luis Obispo.
Because Parks and I, we know what to do in the most crazy, harshest environments in the world, especially when it comes to San Luis Obispo and the surrounding areas.
I mean, we have all the training you would imagine. We were in the Marine Corps,
World War II.
World War II, the private ops of countries.
Parks is really good at gymnastics, and I can eat tons of glue.
We just crashed here on our train, and we just wanted to simulate how you would survive here in San Luis Obispo.
So get ready, because Lyle and Parks are going to show you what to do.
Hit it.
So if you were on a train and it wrecked, you would be able to go around and look for tools that you could use to help you survive.
You need to take a close look at everything that's on board the train that you crashed on. You need to look for food, supplies, but most importantly, weapons. First of all, my personal favorite, the axe. The axe can be used for pretty much anything outdoors. Shaving, killing local bears.
Other good weapons we have is a bow and arrow, crossbows. Usually people carry these in their pockets. Chinese wushu blades. These are the best, especially if you're with a lot of Asians. Number one thing, tool, and weapon you want to find is these bad boys.
Nunchucks.
Nunchucks.
Rule number one of outdoor survival is nunchucks. Never leave the house without nunchucks. Now that we have our items, we have our weapons, we have our supplies, we need to find shelter, water, and a source of food. Let's get looking. Alright, so we're here on the first hike. Our first goal is to start doing some surveying of the landscape, see where we can camp out for the night. We also want to maybe scope out some animal homes, and most importantly, do a little gathering of food if we can find any berries, fruits, anything else that we can find.
Yeah, this is a Indian native trail that's been around for thousands of years.
Let's come here, look at the mud, look at the mud. This right here, this is all old, ancient buffalo poop that's been mashed through the trail that the Indians used to cloak their scent when they hunted them. It's definitely poop.
You rub it all over your body, and then it works as a great warmer. When it's cold nights, you just rub this stuff all over you and you don't even need a blanket. Sometimes, even at home, I just rub this stuff on and I can just lay on the floor and go to sleep.
And if you're not lucky enough to find an old ancient Indian trail with buffalo poop, you can actually drop your own feces, you poop, and you mix it with a little bit of dirt, but mostly your own poop, and you just rub it all over your body, and it's, like you said, it'll keep you warm for days.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Everybody should know that, but not lots of people do.
No.
Moving on.
We are in San Luis Obispo. One thing we are fortunate enough to have indigenous to the area is, here, come here. We found a fresh box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
There's also this stuff. It's green and it's red, and you can eat this too. This is delicious. I usually eat it all the time. You can even make clothes out of it. We continued to journey through the mountains. We found the ancient mountain bike ruins of where the Indians used to perform generous stunts like this.
Alright, what we're gonna do now, we need to hunt. The best way to hunt is to know your animal calls. Alright, what we've done here is we found a place that we can sleep for the night.
One of the things we like
Lyle.
to do is, I've been checking the structural integrity of the tree by kicking it. And then second thing we like to do is, just like all the other animals, we gotta mark our territory and stake our claim. Okay.
Find a spot completely in the middle of the open.
Take all your food, like what we found earlier, and you're just gonna start sprinkling it around your whole area. And you also want to sprinkle it on top of yourself too. And if you have honey, yeah, that works great also.
Here's the thing with the animal kingdom. It's all about trust. A bond of trust between you and Mother Nature, the animals around you. If they see that you're out in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of a field, and you have food spread out for them, they're gonna trust you and they're not gonna eat you.
We're gonna go to bed.
This has been Lyle and Parks versus nature.
We showed you the tools that you need.
We just survived a train wreck, and so can you. So remember the key tips.
Don't ride in trains.
Lyle and Parks, signing out.